You. Where's the kitty? Where's the pretty kitty? Boom! Good boy. What a good boy. Eat your bird. It's good. It's good. Or you can have a toy. You gotta decide, bro. Food or toy? It's always this way. It's always. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can unhide this. How'd this happen? You tied your toys together? Alright, well. Let me try this one. Gotcha. Good eye, baby. Good eye, Pouncer. You're all wet. Oh, you wet? You stuck your head in the toilet again, I know. I know you're blowing bubbles in the toilet. You think I don't know? You think I don't know? Crazy? You think I don't know you crazy? Who's a handsome cat? Who's a pretty kitty? Who's a pretty kitty? Oh! Good boy. Good baby. Those are teddy bear donkeys. I'm just thinking. Yeah, I'll stick with this. Those are more for when he's like lying down when he's tired and he wants you to tickle his belly. I love my mom. What's happening? How are you today? Boom. He thinks we don't see him. Cool. Pouncer, I love my mom sub just to see you. Say thank you. He says thank you. Look at his tail. We see you. We see you. All right, let's try this stuff. Everything's tied up together. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Everything's tied up. What the heck? I really don't know it. He's got a bird. That's quail. He loves quail. These are like the only cats in the world that they could be eating, and you say like, "Hey, you want a toy?" and they'll give up the food for the toy. Because they're crazy. That's all they do. They play. Look, just by hearing them, I'm trying to untie these toys. Let's see. Is that good? Is it delicious? Is it everything you hoped for? What do you think? Ahmad, assalamu alaikum. Is that how? Kula hagameshi and taqwais? All right, you take care of it. I love my mom. Pouncer, say bye bye. Say bye bye. Bye bye. So these birds come frozen from a company, well, a few companies. There's Hare Today, Hare. Nata, how you doing? Nata is whipped cream in Spanish. Then there's Rodent Pro. Then there's Cold Blooded Cafe. There's all sorts of places. They say they euthanize them humanely. Thing is, a lot of animals require a whole prey diet. I don't take any pleasure in seeing these little young animals dead. It's terrible. Raymond Miles, what's the word, man? No, they don't care if you have feeding things that are, we're not hurting animals here to get off on it. This is what he eats. This is what he needs to be healthy. It's a whole prey diet. You should read about it. There's tons of articles. It's what really all cats should be eating. Is that realism? Like realism? Yeah, it's are you real, bro? Are you real? I don't know. Sometimes she looks like a teddy bear. Are you real, Pouncer? He's really happy. Oh. Alright, now that is a little disgusting. I'll give you that. Chew. Chew. It's better chewed, I think, but not that I ever had one. Quail in Spanish is cordoniz, and people eat it all the time. Expensive though. Anyway, his name is Pouncer. He's an African Serval Cat. And he's really very sweet. Most animals, when they're eating, would kill you. This one, you can pet him, you know. What's up, Pamela? Thank you. Pamela says you're beautiful. Don't try to keep it down this time. Say thank you. Say thank you. He says thank you. All right. That's good for your belly. He actually got more birds coming today. But we only have like 3 or 4 in the bag. Now, he has a special food, a grind, that I make up that has a whole bunch of different ingredients in it. But he's really into these birds. Are you looking for more? Smiley, I've only seen you walking him. Yeah, usually we go on at night. But not today. We got different reality today. Come here, baby. Let's see you catch this. Catch this. Maybe I'll give you another bird. Let's see. He just ate 3 rats also. Where's Baby Pouncer? Where is Baby Pouncer? Ah, behind the garbage. Okay. Look at him like that. Where's Stealthy? Oh, good boy. Good boy, Pouncer. That was good. Much better. Coming along nicely. Let's do it again. Yeah, tons of chicken, Pan. Tons of chicken. Chicken livers, chicken gizzards, chicken hearts, his bone meal. He gets chicken necks. What are you doing over there? You're a YouTuber. YouTube if you're a YouTuber. Come on, I see you. You get special minerals, special calcium, phosphate binder. What's up, Chatty? All sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. And as good as that is that they eat, of course, it's obviously important. VIP Oxygen Group, how are you? And as important it is that they play, because they must, they need something else called enrichment. They need to use their senses to go outside. To, like, you take a mouse and some birds and you put them in a cup, in a cup, in a cup, in a box, and you fill it all with paper, and you make them look for it. Boom! That's enrichment. And then you'll see they're not just like normal, they're happy. It makes them so happy. Who's a pretty kitty? How about a jump? A jump for your many fans. Whoa! Good boy. An exotic vet, Smiley, and they cost a fortune. I took him to the vet 2 days ago. Yeah, I know you went. You didn't like it too much, but he went because he kept sticking his head in the toilet, blowing bubbles. And so I took him there, and long story short, she said there's nothing wrong with him, which I find hard to believe. Come on. Pretty kitty. Pretty kitty. Let me see a jump. Let me see a jump. Oh, God, it's so overpriced. And what I don't get really is the price of x-rays. Why is it $400 to... What's up, name? Thanks, Lord. Why is it $400 to take an x-ray? Like, how does it cost them anywhere near that? Put down, I'm going to put you back in the wild, fool. I hate when people say that. That's the ignorant comment. I hate that. I always ban those people because they die in the wild. I rescued this father from Africa in the wild. It was a change in my life. And I've made every sacrifice in the world. So I don't want to, be the punching bag of ignorant fools. How about your green toy? This was his favorite toy. It's Swagger's favorite. It's Swagger's favorite toy. Oh, we're getting phone calls. We're getting important calls. I don't know. Should we get off? Yeah, Chatty. It was it's a long story, but it's in the bio. Essentially, I don't know what I was doing. I thought it was a regular cat that they just had spots. It was a little itty bitty thing. I'm talking about his father, Swagger's. And so I took him home, but then he kept growing. I was like, what is this dude? And eventually someone told me it's a serval. And man, did I learn my lesson or what? He's 6 months old, so he's like 65%. Whoa, good boy, grown. But he likes to grow. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I could swear he looks bigger than the day before. And I tell you one thing, man, since he's been eating whole prey, like the birds and mice and stuff, he's been growing faster, that's for sure. I'll tell you something disgusting. I was walking in the other place. We have a couple places where we play. Whoa! I have to be on my toes here. I was walking and found a little gift Pouncer left me. It was a gerbil's head. See, now, Swaggers, his dad, Swaggers will eat the half in front. He'll eat the head. Where you going? And then he'll leave the tush with the tail, which is disgusting enough. But to see this cute little head looking at you, oh man, it's just quite a surprise. Well, this is just no thing. If you're not playing, you're getting off. You're done YouTubing. You want me to end your life? It's up to you. It's your channel, bro. Let's go make fun of it. Let's see what he's doing. What are you doing? Where's Pouncer? Where's Pouncer? What's he doing? Look, he made a view. Oh. This is Pouncer's bee outfit. He loves this one. What he really wants is to fit in his pajamas, but he just doesn't fit in his pajamas. So he brings them to me still, because he's worn them his whole life. Yeah, he finds he gets right in the red. He'll do that. And he gets really mad. Like these, he brings them to me every day. These are the pajamas he wants to fit in, but he don't fit no more. You know, and there's just no way. And I'm not really sure what to do. So I know, you love them. I know, but you can't. So the thing is, the pajamas that come in XS, they have 4 holes for legs, right? He fit when he was little because he was so little, but their legs are the longest legs in the cat. I know, Max, but their legs are the longest in the cat kingdom proportion to their body. So they can't fit in the 4-holed one. And they only make the 4-holed one after XS. So he's like a medium now in dog sizes. And they're all 4 legs. So he don't fit. So I gotta buy it and I gotta cut it up and all that. Acha. There's a boy. With my pretty itty bitty kitty. Oh, he tries to prank me. He jumps on me a lot. I seen you coming. He looks out the window a lot. There's a dog that comes by named Charlie, and they just stare at each other. But Pouncer's been, I think, learning a little bit about dogs. You know, he's been sort of just chilling. Yeah, I still got swaggers. Of course, I got swaggers. Boom. Ready? I think you're on the money, Southern Mofo. Ready? I gotta be ready. Hang on a second. Boom! Not bad. Not bad. With strangers, he's terrible. He's just terrible. It's not that they don't get along. Like Pouncer tries. Swagger's, he just wants to eat him. Yuri, what's up, man? Is this a cougar? Yes. This is Pouncer the cougar. Come here, boy. Where is you? Oh, he's trying to get... I think he saw a fly. You coming? You coming? Oh, is it legal to pet them? No. If you pet them, it's actually a misdemeanor. It's a Class A misdemeanor if you touch them. And what happens is their spots come off. So that's considered abusive. What are you doing, Pouncer? Let's see what happens if we try this. Whoa, where is he? Where are you? Where is he? I know, you little sneak. I know. The wild boar not good as a house pet. Oh, look, an expert. All right. Tell you what. You want another bird? We'll give you another bird. We'll give you another bird. Because you're a good boy. Because you're a good boy. Hey. You have to do sit. Let me see you sit, though. Without sitting, there ain't no bird. All right. Come down and sit. Come down and sit. Come down, sit. You want the bird? Come down and sit. No, you're looking at the bag. You want to get in the bag. Now, we've been through those days. Yeah, it's like your father. Here's the deal. No sit, no bird. So, come down and sit. Sit. Sit down. Good boy. Good boy. Here, chase it. Just yuck. Yeah, he exercises a lot. Expensive. They are expensive, but I didn't pay. I think it's always better to rescue a cat instead of wasting money on a designer cat. Mine is a long story. You know, his dad was a rescue from a different continent, different country called Cameroon, Africa. They were gonna kill him, so I didn't know what I was getting into. I thought I was just saving a kitten, but he just kept growing. Oh, yeah, okay. Found you a good boy. You're a good boy. You got your bird. All right. So you want the bird or this toy? Not this toy. This toy. I guarantee I can get him to want the toy. He can't resist. Whoa! Whoa! Nice. Respect. Good boy. Good jumping, Pouncer. Trying to get him to jump really high. And he can, man. He jumps high for a serval. Sabrina, what's the word? Marthia. Is it a cat or a tiger? He's a serval cat. An African serval cat. He is walking with pride right now. Who's a handsome? Whoa! Man. Commendable. Up there, baby. Good boy. This is what they do. They jump, you know. Their whole life is dedicated to play. That's what they really do. But jumping is part of playing. And in the wild, they can jump like 14 to 16 feet to catch a bird out of the air. And they're so fast. They're the fastest cats in the world in pickup. Cheetahs are the fastest cats with, you know, in terms of top end. The Pouncer's fast, man. He's faster than Swaggers. You're a good jumper too. See, Swaggers is a good jumper in a way. You know, he jumps onto the fridge pretty well. But who's a handsome boy? You gotta compliment if you want him to come. Who's a good baby? Who's a good baby? Pouncer's a good boy. He likes to think he's hunting from far away. Come on. Hey, not on me. Don't do it. Sometimes he just jumps on my back. Well, a lot of times. Look at his feet. His feet always crack me up. I don't know why. And your ears are funny too. Your feet and ears. Your feet and ears are so funny. You're a good boy, Pouncy. He is. He's a good boy. You look very majestic right now and regal. He's looking out that window. He's got this dog that comes by, and I think they're becoming friends. It's like a big pit bull related, like pit bull-ish dog. Watch out. Boom. You guys don't know. I'll be sitting in this chair over there, and he comes running from behind and just jumps on my shoulder, then pushes off and jumps onto there. He's incredibly agile and dexterous. He really is. I mean, much more so than his dad. He's a good athlete. And I work him hard, man. You know, not just here. We don't really stay in this place that much. But the place, the places we go to every day gives him, you know, he's got enclosures and everything. He's got one here. He's got a trailer in North Carolina. I mean, in North Carolina, we're in South Carolina now, but North Carolina, from here, it's very close. It's like an hour away. So we go there and he plays. And when Swaggers is here over the weekend, then, you know, one's in the enclosure, ew, that's his bird. And one's inside, and we switch them. But they're constantly exercising. See, I believe in that very strongly. To have an animal like this in confinement, in Russia, a lot of them keep him just in, yes, he's a serval. What's up, Peter? Say thank you. Peter gave you a very nice compliment. You didn't say thank you. We're going to dedicate a spot to Peter. Peter, let's see. Which one you want to give Pete? How about, wait, I can't see. Come here. Oh, we almost got a cleaning lady, but she got scared away too. So that's 3 down. But we're working on it. You should see what it's like in the places where I have the venomous snakes, how hard it is to get cleaning ladies. Oh my God, we've had some interesting experiences. And when Swaggers is home, oh God, I could tell you guys stories. What do you say, buddy? You want that? You want that? You want that? But Troy's gin, what's up, Kevin? You know your cats. Most people guess the wrong thing. They always say cheetah or cougar. Usually they say lynx. Some people say tiger. They'll say savannah cat. Very few people know what a serval is. I didn't. Until 4.5 years ago when I got Swaggers. You're a good boy. We got pulled over yesterday. And Swaggers was in the back. My license plate was something messed up with the plate itself. And the cops, you know, talking to the cop for a while. And I couldn't believe it, like 20 minutes we're talking. And I mean, about like non-car things too. And oh no, man, he just broke it. Man, I think I can fix that, buddy. And so then the cop noticed him. He's like, whoa, he's so beautiful. And the other cop comes and boy, they love Pouncer. They love you. They love you. Yeah, you were nice to them. Well, he doesn't really like cops, but in terms of him and cops, you were relatively good. All right. I would never get scared of any type of them. I love any type of cats. Me too. I love cats, man. Cats are the best. Pouncer, what do you guys think? It's fixable? Let me try to fix it. Give me a second. Buddy, I think we might just be able to save this toy for you. I think so. Do my best. What's for you? For you, anything because you're a good boy. Pouncer's a good baby. All right. You ready? All right. So did a little surgery. What do you think of that? Beautiful, right? You know what's cool, man? Like, you can have just like some little piece of shit, like that thing, right? Like that cardboard thing. And to him, man, that's just not some piece of nonsense. It's a treasure, you know, something that he'll find so much joy from and he'll play with. And he'll just become so happy. Think what it takes for us to be happy. There's so much to be learned from them. Oh. What are you doing? He's stealthy. Look at that. Oh! Nice. Good play, bro. Good boy. Good boy. Getting better. You're getting better. You see that toy over there? He took out the ping pong ball somehow, drink, and I, for the life of me, can't find it. Now he moves things like, see, he put his clothes on the floor. That's his jacket and stuff. Usually I can find the things that he hides, especially, well, toys and stuff, usually. But the two things I can't find are the nail clippers, because he hates when I cut his nails. So he hid them really well. And that ping pong ball. For the life of me, I've made it my mission to find it, and it's like not anywhere. I'm afraid he ate it. But I asked the vet. That's why we did the X-ray, and she said no. She said that for him, sticking his head in the toilet is like, what did she call it? Like an affliction, something like an affliction, like a hobby. She used a weird word, but she sort of blamed me. It was funny. She's like, "Don't you have things that you're fixated on that you enjoy doing?" It's like, yeah, but I don't stick my head in the toilet and blow bubbles. I do jujitsu. I'm pretty into it. Done martial arts my whole life. Never stuck my head in the toilet for it. She's like, well, they like water. I know they like water. What they really like is the refraction of light in the water. I get that. But to stick his head in the toilet, for every time the bathroom door is open, in every place that we have, and just blow. I didn't know cats could blow bubbles. I didn't know they could do that. It's just something that, I want to check that. But it turns out he just likes to do it. You're weird. Pouncer, you're weird, man. You know that? Savannah, fishing cat. What's up, motocross? I love motocross. I have an RM125. Going to a 250. That's a good guess. Savannah cat is a hybrid of a serval and a regular cat. Fishing cats are they're crazy wild animals. They're really cute and chubby. But this is a serval. So Savannah cat is a mixture of a serval and a regular cat. The serval being the wild animal. Bengals are mixtures of Asian leopard cats and regular cats. But you see, the Bengals were mixed long ago. So now the Bengals are having babies with Bengals, for the most part. Yes, he eats raw, like that bird over there. It's on the floor, if you can see it. But he also eats a grind that has a lot of stuff. And I make it with a lot of love, and sometimes he just ignores it. Say something nice and it'll come back. Pouncer's a pretty kitty. Take care, motocross. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you. One day we'll hit the track together, man. I love motocross. I was sponsored by Suzuki, so I will never ride anything but a Suzuki. And then, I'll tell the rest of you guys, I got into street racing. I'm from Spain, and I did okay. I got 12th in Europe, which honestly was really hard. Because everybody in Europe is riding, we're all riding our whole lives. I grew up in Spain, right? Forgot if I mentioned that. So, one day I was on the track, and we're racing, and I thought I was doing well, and I'm turning, and my knees almost touching the ground. You know how it is, and I'm sponsored, and I'm thinking I'm cool, and this guy passed me, man. He passed me like I was standing still. Like, I was doing maybe in the turn 140. He must have passed me at something insane, like 210. I don't know, but it felt like that. So that was it. I realized then I was never gonna really make it. I did well. I got third in Spain once, which was enough for me, but it wasn't really good enough. But for me, I did well for me. In other words, it was a personal victory. And then I went back to riding my scooter in the streets. Got sick of that, and I got a bunch of Gixxers. And then I was driving one day, and there was a lady going the wrong way in a one-way street, which came out of nowhere. Well, let's talk about the guy. There was a guy going the wrong way in a one-way street, drunk guy. The toilet is like a stream of creek and the smell of it. Yeah, it's an olfactory heaven. So the drunk guy's going the wrong way, smashes right into me out of nowhere. The lady on the other side, who was also going the wrong way, they're both going the wrong way in one-way streets at the same time, which is just, how does that even happen? Long Beach, New York. So I get ejected into the air. They said 20, 30 feet, landed, broken femur, broken humerus, and broken arms, nothing really serious, just broken bones. But the motorcycle flew over the barricade to the other side. Get over here, pretty kitty, and landed through the windshield of the lady on the other side. So I'm lying on the ground, essentially dying, because I hadn't received medical treatment yet. There's this guy holding me in his arms, and that lady came to the other side, just started yelling at me. I was in agony, and with all the agony, she just kept yelling at me. What are you doing? I see you. We all see you. We all see you, pretty kitty. Who's Pouncer the Cat? Show him who you is, bro. You're not going to reach from there. We were on a lion the other day, and he started blowing bubbles in the toilet. It was so embarrassing. Who's a spotted little cutie? Look at those ears. Look at those ears. Bouncy ears are just silly, bro. He loves the bed. The bed is like, it's not a bed anymore. It's just a like little trampoline that we play in, filled with Pouncer prints. But our cleaning ladies never work out for obvious reasons, especially with swaggers. You cannot imagine what we've been through. Whoa! And I've tried, man. I've offered them a lot of money, because I hate cleaning. And I'm using the word hate. Like, I really hate it, but I like it. Boom! Good boy. Look at that one. Good boy. You look a little bit like Simba there. Whoa! See, when they get all bitey, you give them a toy, and that's called replacement therapy. So they bite that instead of you, and you could say, hey, you're a good boy. See? Replacement therapy is a real thing. And Jackson Galaxy, who's like, he's the god, he talks about that a lot. And he says, like, if your cat wants to go out and stay by the door, build them something like over there. Build them a perch so they could see what's going on. Well, not over there. Build them a perch somewhere like there so they could see outside, and that'll be enough. You replace it. You never need to, like, spray them with a bottle if they're bitey or something, or yell at them. That'll never work. You replace it. You give them something else. Boop. So if they're on the counter too much, you make them a little perch by the counter so they can see everything. And then you give them little treats if they go there, and you keep it positive. He's gonna have to go out soon. He's got a running practice. Oh, you should have jumped. You know what's weird, man? I'll tell you this, and it's true. If the camera wasn't on, he would have jumped. He doesn't like to jump when the camera's on. You gonna eat that or play with it? Where's Mr. Handsome? Where's Mr. Crazy Pants? Pouncer's a good boy. He's getting bored. I'm gonna have to take him out. Jackson Galaxy has a Discord channel. I didn't know that. I don't have Discord. Is Discord worth having? I mean, if you have Instagram, TikTok, and all that stuff, like, what makes Discord any different? And can you make money there? Do they monetize the channels? Whoa! We don't do YouTube for money at all. But Facebook, in a way, we sort of do. It's fun. We do it for fun. But if you can make money doing what's fun, why not do it? But on YouTube, it's always been different. It's always been like a nice group of people, and we just come and hang out, and we don't want your money. People on our lives, we went live with Scott Whitehead, who's Nunchaku Dragon, like the weapon Nunchaku with an S, Nunchaku's Dragon. That's how you write it out. You pronounce it different, but whatever. Scott Whitehead, he came on with us, and people would not stop sending us money. Because I made the mistake of mentioning I wanted to get Pouncer a stroller, a baby stroller, for a dog. That I could just take him out and about and in like Walmart and stuff instead of putting him in the cart. And people kept sending us money, and they don't understand. If it was Facebook, I honestly wouldn't care. I mean, I'm always very grateful. It's a great act of kindness. But, I try to keep YouTube clean. Can't something be sacred in this world? Pouncer! You're gonna pounce on that thing or what? Jackson Galaxy is amazing. I love him. He knows everything, and he's so funny, man. I signed up for the perks, whatever you call it. Boom! Nice, and the rebound. Good boy. And when he does those videos, he goes into his chair, and he doesn't just lie in the recliner backwards. He lies sideways. Everyone complains that he's not paying attention. What's up, Maria Jesus Cruz? ¿Cómo estamos? It's so funny. It's a chat platform 24/7, and you can talk to all your chatters. Like you hear them? That sounds kind of cool. All right. We'll download it. Can it be monetized there? The monetization thing is funny. Like, I don't really do YouTube the way I should, but if you make longs, like we used to, they started to send us money. And this will sound really stupid, but I didn't want that. It started to depress me a little bit, because I don't want it to feel like work. So, I have a full-time job. For some reason, I don't mind it on Facebook. But with YouTube, the moment they started sending us decent checks is when I stopped making. Whoa! Wow! Good boy! I stopped making the longs and just did lives and shorts just to keep it fun. We come here just to play. Let's be honest. So, don't ever send us money, or gifts, whatever they call it. They have nitro perks, but you have to pay for it. I gotta check it out and get a feel for it. What are you doing up there? Look, he's like getting tired. You can see his mouth's open a little bit. Oh, I guess you can't see now. You getting tired? You're getting tired. Who's a handsome, pretty boy? I'll tell you a secret. Pouncer has a new hat. He loves his hats. Not as much as his pajamas. But look at that posture. What good posture. These are my ankle weights. I'm a martial artist and I wear them. He, is just impossible. When you try to do exercise, oh man. Whatever you're paying attention to, you see, he wants to be the center of attention. So you're going to have to stop doing it and pay attention to him. Always, right, Pouncer, the center of attention? He's the belly button of the world. If you're on the channel, you're able to mod people on your page. Oh, who cares about that? I don't want to mod it. I want to have fun, and if it's something that is like Facebook, you don't really get to know people as well, which I realize is the opposite of most people's experiences. But here on YouTube, I know most of my people. I don't want money from them, but on Facebook I don't. So why not? But to be a mod, I don't get why people like that. I don't like moderating my own channel. He thinks that we can't see him. Look at that. Sometimes you just see this. You just see ears. And he thinks we can't see them. They're satellite dishes. Hacha! Oh. Pouncer versus the green schmutz. What do you think? What's it? Whoa! Oh, you did it. Look, you knocked it right out of my hand. What a good boy. Loves his toys. Now, Swagger is his dad. The thing is, people always ask, how does he get along with cats? And, whoa! You're a good boy. Good jumping. So, he loves the little, regular cats. Compared to him, they're little. But now that he's bigger than them, he's just too rough. I don't think he really means to be. I don't think he wants to hurt them. I think he loves them. And they certainly love him. I'm going to eat your pet and make burgers out of him. Hi, Shrek. What's up, bro? You'd have spotted striped burgers in your belly, bro. But the real question to me is dogs. How can I get into better with dogs? So it turns out this dog keeps coming by outside, my buddy's dog. My friend Dre's dog, Charlie, and they just look at each other. But it seems to be helping Pouncer get past his fear of big dogs. He's okay with little dogs, but he doesn't really get them yet. Most of the dogs that Pouncer has seen have been either from the neighbor's place that is sort of, it's hard to explain, we have a trailer on a field on a lake, and on the other side there's a neighbor, and the neighbor has dogs. But he only sees them out of the enclosure from a distance, usually, unless they escape. And then in parks, sometimes there are dogs, but those are bad experiences because he's walking in the park, he feels vulnerable. The dogs, sometimes they're off the leash and they just scare him. That happened when he was a baby, so he's still a little bit traumatized from it. So to me, the question is, how can I get him to be better with dogs? Because, dogs are everywhere and I don't want him to be scared. And I always think morbid thoughts, if something happens to me, and someone with a dog were to adopt him, I just want to know he'll be okay. Paula, how are you? Look at that pretty kitty on the bed. Why is there a big kitty on the bed? You look bigger today, you know that? Look at his hip on the side. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. All right, Pouncer. We see your ears, bro. Everyone can see you. How is Pouncer doing today? Pouncer is doing wonderful today. He ate 2 rats. He left me the head of one. It was so disgusting. He had 1 bird. There's another one over there. He nibbled on his grind. He tried to put on his pajamas. That didn't work out. They're too small. He wore, what did you wear? He wore his jacket when he was outside. Then he put it on the floor. Boom! He redecorated. Those things go up there, but he likes to redecorate. Hello, Vivi. I love you too. Oh, I know. You're so silly. Here, have a donkey on me. You want to chase your donkey? You want to chase your donkey? Usually he likes that. Let's see, I'm not sure. You want your donkey? Oh, good boy. Say hi to Paula. Boop. Say hi to Paula, Pouncer. Hacha. Boom. When he gets tired from the faster toys, these, what I call belly toys, work out. Notice my hands. You know, you put him on the belly while he's trying to rest, and he's still playing. Because that's all I want to do. What was that? You petting it? Okay. When he's got energy, we'll have a big tug of war. You guys have probably seen that. Bang! You see how they pounce? As in Pouncer? That's how they catch, that's one way they catch animals. So they'll jump to catch birds. They'll pounce on rodents. And when they see, we live in North Carolina, South Carolina and Alabama. We're constantly moving between the 3. Boom! And when they see a fish, they'll slap it. And it knocks it out. Boom! So come visit, and you can play with Pouncer. If you're patient and you play with him, if you talk to him in his language, meaning if you use toys, maybe you give him a bird, then, over 20 minutes or so, he'll be your buddy. He will. But most people don't listen to me. They just want to, get in there and pet him. Or they'll talk to him, but they're moving their hands. They're not thinking in his language, which is mostly just play. Right, Pouncer? You look tired. You got tired? Oh, I'm going to work you out later, though. You got running coming up. What if someone came in your house? How does he react if he didn't know them? He hides under the bed. Boom! We had a house guest last weekend, for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And, she was really nice to him. But she didn't really listen to me. I don't mean to be rude, but she talked too much. She has a high-pitched voice. And boom! It's hard to explain. I just know how his supersonic ears are. What's up, Mother Nature? So, it didn't work out. He hid under the bed. He would never hurt anybody. Swaggers might, if he had to. But Pouncer would never hurt anybody. But he's the one that gets scared. He's the one I worry about. But yeah, we've been through it with these cleaning ladies. I always put in the ads, wanted, brave, valiant cleaning woman. And I'm willing to pay you extra. You have to love animals, but then they see the animals that I have, and they don't always last too long. And then with swaggers, terrible things happen. And no one got hurt too bad, but boom! I have a cat tunnel too. I just got it from my main cool. That's really nice. They love that. This is I just bought a children's tunnel because the cat, where's this cat tunnel? Well, I gave it to the little cats outside. He doesn't fit in them anymore. But they love their tunnels, don't they? Look how tired you are. Look how tired you are. Oh, push it, bro. Nice. There you go. There you go, buddy. See that squid over there? He never uses it. But when I gave his giraffe to the neighbor's dog to eat, he got mad at me for 3 days, and he never used it. Then I gave away your monkey, and same thing, 3 days. 3 days, see, look, see, he's like, don't touch it. He never touches it, I swear to God. They're so smart. I'm giving it to the neighbor, bro. The dog loves them. He loves them. You never use them. You never use them. Mr. Mittens, I love that. I love when they play fetch. Just that sometimes Pouncer forgets to bring back the ball. Let's try it. He's pretty tired now. I don't know if he's going to run for the ball, but let's go to the... Oh, we still have a little tunnel. If you want it, you can have it. If you're nearby North Carolina, you can have this. All right. Pouncer, get the ball. Not bad for a tired cat. Not bad. Now, if I get it, you got to like bowl. If I can get it in the tunnel, he loves that. Oh, hey, look. You love that. That was part of a toy. This is the monkey that I'm giving away. That's his second monkey. You never use it. Don't even think about whining. Also, he used it so that it gets to keep it. Don't be goofy, bird. Go get that ball. Not bad. All right. We've got the bigger ball, smaller. Oh, there's that toy. Oh, we got another one of these. We're not doing bad here. Boom. You like to move things to this corner, huh? All right. This is his favorite ball. Boom! Pouncer! And this is his blue ball. Boom! I have those. And this is his newest ball. I don't know what to call it. It's his mini beach ball. Let's do it the other direction. All right, you ready to run? Ready? Go, Pouncer! Good boy! See, you don't bring it back. Baltimore. Well, you drive over here just for that tunnel. Go get the big ball. See, he doesn't always go for them. He's tired now. He's not going to go for anything. Yeah, you wiped out? Well, guess what? I found another toy. Yeah, you love this one. All right, let's put these back over there. All right, baby. I know you missed this one. You hid it from yourself, and you forget where you put them. All right. You gotta let go. If you don't let go, you can't use it. You don't drive. That'll be the day, man. Okay, where is it? This toy he likes. Boom! They like new. This is relatively new, so he's still in love with it. Then, like any relationship, his relationship with his toy gets a little stale, and he wants a new one. Don't blame me. And he always gets a new one because he's a spoiled little kitty. Right now he's a tired little kitty. Which animal is this? What's up, Faith? He's an African Serval Cat. And if he wasn't legal, I don't think I'd be live on YouTube, no offense. It depends on the state. They're legal in the states we live in. You ever count his spots? Pete, I counted his dad's spots. So Swaggers has 1,259 spots, which I know it doesn't seem like. But just look at their head, or look at his feet, his legs, and you'll see, it adds up, plus the belly spots. But it's hard, because when you count the spots, whoa, good boy, very good jump. It's hard to figure out, bang, sometimes which is a spot and which is a stripe, because they're the only cats that have both. So, to count their spots, you got to take pictures of them, and make it pretty much three-dimensional, and then you just start counting. So what we're doing is we're giving spots, just like people can have a star named after them. You can get a spot named after you if you hang out with us and you watch Pouncer on his walks and stuff, and you just become part of the Pouncerland, Pouncerlandia. And we'll have Swaggers on next weekend from North Carolina, in his trailer and enclosure that connects them. What do you think? What do you think, Pouncer the Cat? Go for it. Boom! Nice recovery. Nice, bro. Good boy. No disrespect. I wouldn't want that around my kids. Neither would I. I can't wait to see Swaggers. I'll tell them that. Legal or not. Faith, once again. If it was illegal, why would I be putting it on a YouTube live? Why would I do that? Ew. Oh, man. Oh, he's got 2 dead mice that he just... I thought you ate them. Oh, rats, actually. I thought you ate them. Oh, I don't even want to show you. It depends on the state, see? In some states, they're legal. In some states, they're not. But even if the state says they're legal, boom! Then it depends on the local municipality, and they decide. So in North Carolina, the state says they're legal. So say Person County, they say yes. Okay, they can say yes. But Raleigh, which is a bigger city, of course, they say no. Right? They have the right to say yes, but they can say no. That's how it works with pretty much all states except Wisconsin. Pete, they got to be supervised. They have to know the kids since they were both young. I am not big on servals and kids being together. I know there's this little girl on YouTube and she hugs hers and everything, but that's a female, and they're very different. But a male serval and little kids, I just wouldn't take that risk. Not with my kids. I don't. But if they are to be together, I think they should certainly be supervised. You can't just leave them alone. I mean, you wouldn't leave a baby with a serval, and you wouldn't leave a toddler with a serval unless you're out of your mind. Where's Pouncer? That answers that. That answers that. I'm in such a bad mood. I gotta go to motor vehicle tomorrow, and it's gonna be such a pain in the neck. I hate bureaucratic inertia. Ha cha! So I figured I'd come play with you guys with Baby Pouncer. On pounds or no swagger. I don't understand that. I'm sorry, Paula. On Instagram, you can follow him if you want to see videos that are a little different than the ones on YouTube at Baby Pouncer. I have other ones at Berimbolo Jeff on Instagram, BERIMBOLO. Yeah, they know each other, but Swaggers wants to kill him, like literally. And then on Facebook, I'm Jeffrey Leibowitz, which everyone seems to know, LEIBOWITZ. And on TikTok, we are Pouncer the Cat or Swaggers the Cat. If you want to watch, different videos. On TikTok, you'll see some of the snake videos and all that. So, I got monetized on TikTok about a year ago, and I'm going to tell you how much I made, and I swear this is true, and I posted it. I posted a screenshot. I made 1 cent. 1 cent in the year. So not a very good TikTok. We very rarely even go live there. And the people that sit there doing lives on TikToks, man, how do you have the patience to do that? How do you not work? You just sit there. And then there are all these girls that sit there just half naked and guys send them money, which I'm so against. I just think that's the worst thing in the world. Why would you send money that you worked for to someone who's just sitting there? Do you really think that's gonna you're gonna hook up with her? Really? You think that? I hate that. That's such a scam. And it's bad for them. That is the objectification of a person. But TikTok has so many things. I feel like automotive things or animals. Boom! Whatever. It's all there. But so many people I know sit there watching these ridiculous girls and just sending them money. It makes me a little sick. I guarantee some girl listening is going to start doing it now. They'll send them the Galaxy gifts, which is all sorts of money. They'll send a hat with a mustache, which is all sorts of money. Why? What are you getting back? When you buy something, you want to get some sort of value out of it, right? You're getting the value advertised. You're getting nothing. Stop doing that. With my kitty. Are you tired? He's looking in there. It's like a storage room, because when I get his quail, I leave it there to defrost sometimes. Oh, he didn't finish his bird. That's weird. You filled up in the belly? He's getting bored. I'm gonna have to take him out. What do you got? Jumping practice. This has been some good jumping. So I think I'll take him to the what do you call it? Not the amusement park. Where are you? The playground. There's a local playground he loves. You know what? We'll go to the biking trails. He loves that even more. There's a place around here, I think it's called Jeffrey's Creek. and they have all sorts of trails, and there's a lost kitty there that we're trying to rescue. The Pouncer's been actually helping. He's been trying to help me to rescue her. He's been really nice. But there's another place that has like biking trails, and so it's all good until a biker comes and he gets scared to death, and I gotta hold him because he just tries to bolt. Whoa! He's scared of bicycles, and he's scared of babies. We once had a bad experience with a baby. A woman was pushing the baby in the carriage on a trail. It's hard to explain. It was like this wooden structure that was like above a trail in this beautiful place, and it's kind of narrow. So I'm walking Pouncer, his little baby, a little tiny thing. You should watch the video. And she's pushing the stroller, but we couldn't pass each other. It was too small, so I had to hold him. But he didn't like the fact that we were blocked by the baby's carriage. So ever since then, he's been scared of babies and scared of baby carriages a lot. But I'm still getting him one, and he's gonna get used to it. We're gonna desensitize him. I'm gonna take him to places that I don't normally take him because sometimes he gets scared. Like in Walmart, I gotta put him in the shopping cart, and he's too visible. We will be going for a walk, absolutely. You hear the dog outside? He does. You wagging your tail? Let's see. Look at his tail. It's funny how he wags his tail differently for each animal. He's got different wags for everything, like a dog. Pouncer loves his toys. Whoa, nice. Good boy. All right, folks, we're running out of phone, so I'm going to go. Thank you all for coming. We appreciate every one of you. Got some good jumps in, right? We'll be back hopefully later. We may not, but hopefully later at the park. And maybe we'll come back like later tonight here. And then after that, we're going to be mostly in parks. All right, so you guys have a wonderful day, and we hope to see you soon. Thank you once again for being here and playing with Pouncer.